I'm standing here in the middle of our tower assembly line, and right behind me, we are building a 12-foot tower base. To my left, behind me here, is a 10-foot jig. These gyres are built in a modular fashion. Our 10-foot tower sections are 8 foot tall, while our 12-foot towers are built in 12-foot tall sections. The reason for these jigs is we want to make sure that when we build these sections that they're true and square, just like we do on our profile line. Like I mentioned, these are modular, so these sections will all get loaded onto a truck separately, and they'll go down to site, and on site is where they're going to be stacked on top of each other. So we want to make sure that these sections are stacked on top of each other without any gaps, that they're true and square, and there's no fit issues. And so that's the reason why we utilize these jigs. One of the other things I wanted to mention here is a couple years ago, we redesigned our tower line. We wanted better performance, better quality, basically an overall better product, and that's what we accomplished. We did so by utilizing better components, bigger, heavier components like our fan and our burner. With those better components came more weight, and in order to work with those better components, we ended up having to upgrade this whole assembly line, and we did so by adding a new overhead crane. The old one that we had would not be able to handle it as safely, as efficiently as the one we got now. So with this added weight of the fan, burner, and these sections as a whole, we had to upgrade this whole overhead crane system, and that's exactly what we did, allowing us to work a lot more efficiently and safely. I'm standing on our 12-foot tower line, assembly line, and right here to my right is one of the sections being built. Much like our 10-foot tower line, we use jigs to build these to make sure that they're true and round so that there's no fit issues in the field. If you look down here, all these fixture pieces are anchored into the ground after they've been laser leveled, and then from these fixtures we build up. You'll see it's only about this tall right now. You'll see we got the partitions in place, but this is only about half the partitions for this particular section. And you'll see we have one inside screen. If you look to my left, there's another jig. Again, this provides us the capability in order to meet the capacity and demand of our customers. So we can have a number of different people on that same assembly crew working on a number of different fixtures at the same time. So this one has just gotten started, and this one over here is just being finished. These 12-foot tower diameter sections are actually 12 foot tall, and they go down the road that way as well. These two sections are part of a 1228 150 build that we're in the middle of right now.